What's up, everyone? It's your girl Shay here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And this Saturday's topic is actually going to be a part of this September's blog tour for O.W.L.s. And as many of you guys know, I'm a part of a group called O.W.L.s, where they basically choose a topic each month, and then the person basically talks about an anime or a piece of pop culture that greatly represents the topic at hand. So for this September, the blog tour's topic was Lover, and the anime that I chose to go with was Paradise Kiss. I've chosen Paradise Kiss before with O.W.L.s, but the reason why I chose them again is mainly because of the two main characters, Yukari and George. And the reason why I chose them is because they are the main couple within this entire series. And with the topic of Lover, I feel like their relationship greatly represents a normal relationship in today's standards in some kind of way. So George basically comes into Yukari's life when she is 16 years old and basically helps her to want to be a model or pursue modeling as a career. Yukari was having some weird issues with her mother regarding the fact that she's not exactly great in school, but she's trying to follow not her mom's dreams, but just trying to make her mom happy. And with her being in high school, she still wasn't completely sure where she belonged and where her career was going to reside once she got out of school. She just basically didn't know what she wanted to do with her life. And when George came along and his group of friends, and they were a part of an art school at the time, and they realized she was the perfect model, she didn't realize that modeling was something that she wanted to do as a career, and subsequently she also fell in love with George as well. George, to me, kind of represented helping Yukari not follow her dreams, but learn to break away from her mother's dreams for her and ultimately find whatever her own dreams are. And the reason why I feel like they greatly represented a normal or a typical couple in some ways is because I feel like they're a couple that a lot of people can relate to, because a lot of us have had that relationship where it may not have worked out or it may have worked out, but we learned a lot from that particular relationship. And for Yukari and George's relationship, in the end, they ended up not together. So spoiler alert, I'm sorry for those of you guys who have not seen this anime, but they ended up not together at the end of the anime because they do like a fast forward per se. And you realize that they're not in each other's lives anymore as far as a couple is concerned, but they are pretty much still friends. But they have learned a lot from each other, and she's very thankful for the relationship and the friendship that she had with George. And I feel like a lot of us, like I mentioned, have had relationships like this. We've had a relationship where it may not have worked with that individual, but they taught us a lot. Where they taught us a lot about ourselves, or they taught us about what we needed to work on for ourselves, or they taught us about going for our dreams, or what we really want out of life, or what we actually really wanted from a relationship, or what we wanted in our next relationship. And that is why I chose them for Lovers, is because I feel like in a lot of other anime, when they have a romance or a couple that is involved, it is usually that cookie cutter romance that all of us seem to fantasize about. Everything seems to work out in the end. They end up together. Yes, there's a little bit of drama, but that's pretty much just about it. But to me, this one really showed a relationship and how it can actually be. They had some of the nitty gritty, a little bit of there being some drama between them, but it wasn't heavily discussed throughout the entire anime. Well, it kind of was, but it's a little bit hazy for me right now because it's been a little bit since I've watched Paradise Kiss. But their relationship as a whole and the ending of them not working out is what has stuck with me the most, because I remember when I watched it, that ending of them not being together greatly surprised me, because that's not typical in a lot of animes where there is a couple. Usually that couple ends up together in the end, but with this one, they did not. And as I've gotten older, I realized, relationships like that don't end up working out, but you learn from them, are probably maybe not the most cherished ones, but they're the ones that help you to grow as an individual. And if that relationship was toxic, then you learned in a lot of ways what you don't want from the next relationship that you get into. But if that relationship wasn't toxic, but it was just, they helped you realize a lot of things about yourself, or helped you break away in some way, then you're kind of grateful for that relationship. And while you're maybe not upset that it didn't work out, you're happy for the memories that it left you with. And I know for me, I have relationships that are like that. I have relationships or have exes that it didn't work out with us, but they taught me a lot in the end. And then I realized, you know, I'm grateful that it didn't work out with us because you taught me so much, and I wouldn't be where I am now without you. And I feel like with Yukari and George, if Yukari hadn't have dated George or hadn't have met George, she wouldn't have broken away from what her mom wanted for her and would have still went or wouldn't have known where she was supposed to be in life. But because of George and meeting George and his friends and dating George, she learned how to have the strength and the confidence to tell her mom what she really wanted for her life, even though her mom, I believe, didn't particularly agree with it. But she was strong enough to be like, look, this is what I want. I know that I can do this because George and his friends helped instill that confidence in her. And to me, that is why Yukari and George greatly represents the topic of lover for this month's Owls topic. So that's how I felt about this topic. Let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what couple you guys feel would greatly represent this month's topic of lover. And that could be either a good or a bad relationship, because a lot of times when we watch relationships on TV or in anime, and if they're a bad relationship, sometimes that can really teach us. Sometimes that relationships can reflect a relationship that we actually have that we didn't realize we actually had in our lives until we see it played out on our television sets or our iPads or our phones or however. And I want to know from you guys if there's an anime that you guys relate to regarding the couples or couples that are within that series. So of course, comment down below, let me know. And of course, like always, I do leave in the description box links to all of the Owls Twitter, I believe the blog, and also the Instagram as well. So feel free to check out Owls on there as well, and feel free to get in touch with any of the Owls groups or the Twitter as well, and let them know if you are actually interested in wanting to join Owls, because Owls actually stands for Otaku Warriors for Liberty and Self-Respect. And it is a great group. I've met a lot of great people through there, and doing these like blogs every month is really, really amazing, because it really makes me think about what show or what character can relate to this blog post the most. I will also leave links down below, links to the person that went before me and the person that is supposed to go after me. And while the person that goes after me, it won't have the link to their actual post, I will have a link to their blog so that you can check them out and see all the other stuff that they post about. Because if you feel that they're amazing, please follow them as well. And of course, like always, I always leave in the description box links to my own personal social media. So my Instagram, my Twitter, and my blog as well. And of course, like always, I always ask you guys, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you are enjoying my content. And I know a lot of you guys watch my videos and you guys aren't subscribed, so please subscribe, and of course click the bell icon so that you're notified when I come out with new videos, which are every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So that's it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. And of course, like I always tell you guys, stay positive and be nerdy. All right, you guys, bye.